Fortinet NSE7 Enterprise Firewall 7.0 NSE7_EFW-7.0 Updated questions from Pdfprep are useful for you to pass the test easily. 1. An administrator has decreased all the TCP session timers to optimize the FortiGate memory usage. However, after the changes, one network application started to have problems. During the troubleshooting, the administrator noticed that the FortiGate deletes the sessions after the clients send the SYN packets, and before the arrival of the SYN, ACKs. When the SYN, ACK packets arrive to the FortiGate, the unit has already deleted the respective sessions. Which TCP session timer must be increased to fix this problem? A. TCP half open. B. TCP half close. C. TCP time wait. D. TCP session time to live. 2. The CLI command set intelligent mode controls the IPS engine's adaptive scanning behavior. Which of the following statements describes IPS adaptive scanning? A. Determines the optimal number of IPS engines required based on system load. B. Downloads signatures on demand from FDS based on scanning requirements. C. Determines when it is secure enough to stop scanning session traffic. D. Choose a matching algorithm based on available memory and the type of inspection being performed. 3. When using the SSL certificate inspection method to inspect HTTPS traffic, how does FortiGate filter web requests when the client browser does not provide the server name indication (SNI) extension? A. FortiGate uses the requested URL from the user's web browser. B. FortiGate uses the CN information from the subject field in the server certificate. C. FortiGate blocks the request without any further inspection. D. FortiGate switches to the full SSL inspection method to decrypt the data. 4. What does the dirty flag mean in a FortiGate session? A. Traffic has been blocked by the antivirus inspection. B. The next packet must be re-evaluated against the firewall policies. C. The session must be removed from the former primary unit after an HA failover. D. Traffic has been identified as from an application that is not allowed. 5. What is the purpose of an internal segmentation firewall, ISFW? A. It inspects incoming traffic to protect services in the corporate DMZ. B. It is the first line of defense at the network perimeter. C. It splits the network into multiple security segments to minimize the impact of breaches. D. It is an all-in-one security appliance that is placed at remote sites to extend the enterprise network. 6. Which two statements about OCVPN are true? Choose 2. A. Only root VDOM supports OCVPN. B. OCVPN supports static and dynamic IPs in WAN interface. C. OCVPN offers only hub-spoke VPNs. D. FortiGate devices under different FortiCare accounts can be used to form OCVPN. 7. A FortiGate is rebooting unexpectedly without any apparent reason. What troubleshooting tools could an administrator use to get more information about the problem? Choose 2. A. Firewall monitor. B. Policy monitor. C. Logs. D. Crash logs. 8. Which of the following statements are true regarding the SIP session helper and the SIP application layer gateway, ALG? Choose 3. A. SIP session helper runs in the kernel. SIP ALG runs as a user space process. B. SIP ALG supports SIP HA failover. SIP helper does not. C. SIP ALG supports SIP over IPv6. SIP helper does not. D. SIP ALG can create expected sessions for media traffic. SIP helper does not. E. SIP helper supports SIP over TCP and UDP. SIP ALG supports only SIP over UDP. 9. Which two tasks are automated using the install wizard on FortiManager? Choose 2. A. Preview pending configuration changes for managed devices. B. Add devices to FortiManager. C. Import policy packages from managed devices. D. Install configuration changes to managed devices. E. Import interface mappings from managed devices. 10. Which two statements about an auxiliary session are true? Choose 2. A. With the auxiliary session setting enabled, eCMP traffic is accelerated to the NP6 processor. B. With the auxiliary session setting enabled, 2 sessions will be created in case of routing change. C. With the auxiliary session setting disabled, for each traffic path, FortiGate will use the same auxiliary session. D. With the auxiliary session disabled, only auxiliary sessions will be offloaded.